So here I am with HydroTurf. This is a really great grooved traction pad, and I use it to line all my Pelican cases, my rescue watercraft, basically anything that needs protection or traction. So for me, not only is it a safety issue, but it's also a protective issue. So this is really great for loading up bins where you're going to put sensitive equipment in there that costs you a lot of money, and you don't want it to roll around and you don't want it to slide and break. So this is basically what I'm doing, is I'm lining these really cool little toolboxes that I got for the Rebelle rally. I've got one for myself, and I got one for Julie, my teammate on Team 165 of the Never Quit Challenge. And we're getting ready to load up our navigation tools inside these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this. So I made a template, and the template, it's pretty simple. Took 2 pieces of paper and put a piece of tape, and then with a black magic marker pen, pretty simple, did an outline, cut out the grooves, put it on top of the HydroTurf, trace the outline, and I didn't have to get too complicated. The only tool I really needed was scissors. So basically all I needed was tape, a black magic marker pen, a Sharpie, a pair of scissors, and a really great big piece of HydroTurf with a 3M backing. And again, I chose the grooves because I like those. And I like the color black because the inside of this container is black. So that way, if my edges aren't really great, they're not going to show up as bad. So I like to leave in a little bit more extra material, and then I can trim it off. I can also use an X-Acto blade knife with a cutting edge, like a putty knife, up against it, push really hard into the turns, and then just trace the edge of the metal on the bottom blade of the putty knife. So this is what I ended up with, the 2 grooves cut in the template. We're actually doing 3 of these. We're doing one for another team, so when they get there, all they have to do is, here's their bottom template, it says bottom. All they have to do is peel off the 3M backing, which I'm going to do right here. It's pretty simple. Just make sure that your tray is really clean, there's no dust in it, and start at one corner, and then just start to peel slowly. Oops, see, didn't want that. And it's real sticky, so you'll know it's going to stick really great. And then when I get the full top level off, I can just pull straight down in a straight down fashion, and this pulls off real nice. And I'm just going on a gentle tug. You can see how nice that releases. And now I have some garbage. So basically I'm going to start at one corner of the tray, and I'm going to work my way to the other corner. So I've got the placement in there that's lined up pretty good. Yep, just checking it out a little, make sure. You know, I can move this around a few times before I actually put it down and get pressure up against it. So make sure I got the corners in. Let gravity feed it. Okay, there it is. That's a perfect bead on that edge. So you can see that right there. That's a perfect bead right there. There's a little indentation down here. If I wanted to fill that in with some other HydroTurf, I could do that. And if you want to watch real quickly, I'll show you what I mean. So I could just take this piece here, because it's leftover, so I have no waste, and I could just put this piece down below into that crevasse, that little cutout, and that will lay in nice and easy so that it takes up any of the voids. So that's what I'll do, is I'll just recycle all the bent edges right here. There we go. It doesn't have to be pretty, but not going to be a visual. But what it'll do is it'll level out that bottom tray real nice. And I'm using all the HydroTurf, so that's another win for me. So that works pretty good. And there's another section over here. You might want to put a piece down in there. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing. You can see it's pretty simple. I'm going to add a couple more bottom pieces in here underneath the structure, and then it's going to be really nice. I'm very happy to be working with HydroTurf. I love the company. For what I do, safety and traction is everything. It saves a lot of money on the back end. It's a little bit of an investment on the front end, but on the back side, saves a lot of money. No injuries, no accidents from slips or falls. And also for me, this is going to protect our sensitive navigation tools, which are compasses, our plotters, all the things that we're going to be using the rulers from breaking and, you know,